What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel, and this is tutorial 79, and today I'll be going to show you guys few more data analysis examples from Neo4j graph using Python and pandas. So we have a sample graph in our Neo4j database, and inside the graph we have some sample data. So our first job is to get the data from the graph, and after that we'll be going to use some Python methods or pandas method or some tricks to get some real insight from the data. So in the last tutorial we have done something, and in this tutorial also will be going to done the same thing but in a different way. So it will be definitely going to give you guys some sort of understanding how you can use Python or pandas to do some sort of data analytics or data analysis driven analysis from Neo4j. So this is our graph, and I think you already seen the last tutorial. So in the orange node is actually the name of the trains, and this connected nodes are actually the name of the stations. So here also this is the name of the train, and this is actually connected to this station and this station. So if you see here, there are multiple relationships which is connected to the different station, and this train, it means this train goes to this many station. So this is not the complete graph. The graph is actually huge, but just for sake of understanding I just kept the subset of the graph, so it should not look messy in the screen. Okay, so what is the first use case? Station names for every train. So as you can see here, so this train is actually connected to this many stations. So one column will be this train and another column will be all the station name inside a list. So this is one use case, how to extract that data, and next use case is the train name for every station. So it's a vice versa. If you see here, this station is connected to this train and this train. So one column will be this station and one column will be this two train name inside a list. So vice versa, same thing. Okay, so without wasting further time, let's go ahead and start writing the code. Okay, so let me open my Jupyter notebook. So first let me give a name. It is tutorial 79, and here it will be data analysis from Neo4j using Python and pandas. Okay, that's it. So let's do something like this, right? Okay, so let me, what is the name actually? Let me check. I give Neo4j tutorial underscore. So let me Neo4j underscore tutorial underscore 79. Okay, write this Neo4j tutorial 79. Okay, so this is my graph actually, whatever I was saying. So if you see here, so see, I have total 34 train nodes, right? I have total 266 station nodes, means these are the station nodes, these are the train nodes, and total connected relationship is 311. So this is huge, but just for sake of understanding, I as I said, I just didn't take the whole screenshot of the whole graph, and this is not possible as well. Okay, just for understanding I kept this thing. So let's start writing the code. So first thing first, from Neo4j import graph database, import pandas as PD, then we'll write the driver object. So it should be graph database dot driver. Okay, and inside that we'll write URI like this, and then we'll write auth, okay, like this, and we'll write Neo4j. Okay, and after that Rambo @1234. Okay, write this, then we session equals to driver dot session, write this. Okay, it's done. So if I run this thing, it should work and it should not throwing any error. So I need this bolt protocol address, so I think I will get this thing from my Neo4j browser. So if I copy this thing, it will come over here. I don't need to explain this thing because I am doing this thing for last 4-5 months. All of you are familiar with this thing. So let's run this thing. So no error means it's executed. So let's start writing the query. So query is going to be Q1. So like this. So let's first write the query over here. So what I want to do, so it will be match A then like this goes to, and B means the station B, okay, like this, then like this, then this, then B, okay. So like this, then with A dot, I need this name, A dot name, I think it is name in capital, A dot name, as I say it is name of the train, so it should be train underscore name, okay, then comma, then collect B as stations, STA station, okay, then count star as count, okay, then where A dot name is greater than 1, right. I just want to check for which the count is greater than 1. Actually I just need the like not singleton, or just the name where the count is greater than 1, okay. I want that one only, let's say 1, then it will be written train name, right, train underscore name, and another one will be this station, okay, STATION. So let's run this thing, we'll be able to understand what is happening here. So I just did a mistake, this is normal for me, RUTERN. What is happening? Okay, again I did a mistake, so it should be A dot capital name, okay, sorry, it is not A dot capital name, it should be count greater than 1. I just did another mistake here, sorry. So A dot name is integer, not an integer. What happened? What it is saying, train underscore name. So let me check now what is happening. Again I did a mistake, N, so it's normal for me. Okay, hopefully something came here, all the notes came, but I just need the data actually. So if I go text here, it will came here, but I need a table format. So where is the table? This is a train, if you see here, this is a train, and this is the name of all station it is connected. This is the train name, this is station, like this way it is coming. And if you need the whole data, then there is no need to put anything, right. You just put another thing as count. Let's run this thing, see, all came here, right. This train only goes to this station and the count is 1, and this train is connected to this many station and the count of the station is 14. So now I want the same thing in the pandas, okay. How to do that? So we'll do it now, okay. Okay, so what we'll do, let me just copy this query, okay. Let me paste the whole thing over here, right. I paste everything over here, then it should be results equals to session dot run equals to q1, right. Let's run this thing. Then data equals to, we need to extract the data, results dot data. So it is done now. So let's convert this thing into data frame. So it should be pd dot data frame, and we'll put inside this data will be passed as an argument. And so let's execute this one, and done. If you see here, so it is done. So data frame dot data, like this. Okay, actually I forgot to execute this one, so it is actually taking df from my earlier execution, not from this one. So I need to execute this one first, then I need to execute this one, then I need to execute this one, then I need to execute this one. Then if I execute this one, this will give this one. See, total this many train, 66 rows. Why 66 rows? If you remember properly, I have total 60 how many trains I have? It is saying 34 trains, right? and here actually how many trains I got total 66 rows. Okay, so some of the trains are maybe what you say, maybe duplicated, so that is why it is coming in that way. Okay, so we'll see this thing how just 1 minute. So I got all the train names and I got all the station names. Okay, so now next thing is that let me check something. Let me check df dot this train name, actually just wait, dot unique. So let me just check with the length. See, total 66 is unique, so that is why we got 66. But here is something strange, I didn't understand. Let me check this thing. Train is 34, station is 266. Okay, okay, this is because maybe okay, just do one thing. Let me check how many total these things are there. So this is actually train, so let me write down a query, match a train, then return count a. Let's check how many is there. 66. So our data is coming properly. So maybe okay, by default I have some setting in the Neo4j browser, so that is why it is not showing all the nodes, so because of this thing. Okay, so no worries, so all our data is correct. So df. Okay, so you got all these things. So now you can easily export this thing into a CSV if you want. So how to do that? I believe all of you are familiar with this thing, df dot to CSV, and inside that maybe I can write train versus stations, STFTION stations dot CSV, and I don't need index false. Let's run this thing. All done. So let me check. So train versus station. See, I got this thing. So now the next job is that we'll do in the next video. You need to parse this thing, because it is actually inside here. How to parse this thing so that name colon should not be there, so only the list and the value. How to do that thing? So all these things are actually part of Python, so that is why I'm not giving any stretch, or I'm not emphasizing on these things, that you guys already know how to do this. But I just want to give you guys some understanding that from real-time graph how to extract the text data. So that is the job. Okay, and the vice versa. So suppose if someone is giving you this thing, from here you have to build the relationship by reading this CSV file, then you have to convert this into a graph, and after that you have to create the graph. So that is the more challenging task we'll do in the next video. So from this data we need to create this graph. Where is the graph actually? Suppose this graph, because this data is actually came from this graph only. So ideally I should I also can create this graph from this data. And how to do that? There are multiple things are required, so we'll explain each and everything in the later part. Okay, so now the first use case is done. So what I will do, we will just take this thing, and what I will do, I will try to, let me write use case 1, use case, this is the use case 2. Okay, so what I'll do, code, let me use case 2. Okay, so what will be there? So there will not be any output, so rather it will be kind of a CSV file. So I don't need that slide, so let me just take a screenshot from here. Okay, it's done. So it should be okay, so it should be like this. It should be use case 1, not 2. Okay, so let me create duplicate slide. Let me remove this one. So it use case 2. Let me delete this one, so we'll work on the next slide now. So what we'll do, let me write use case 1. So we'll do the same thing, but from here first let me write the query. So what is my query? Let me copy this thing. So here actually it was train versus station name, now it will be vice versa, station versus train name. So it should be same, but here it should be b dot name as name collect a, and like this, and we'll write here station name, so station name, and it will be, and collect a as it will be train, so it should be train. I'm just changing each and everything, just vice versa, because I need this now. So this is your train, just hold on, b dot station, I need collect a is train. Okay, fine. So let's run this thing now. Okay, so see, this is station and this is connected to only this train, and there is no count. So suppose there is a 1 count 3. So if you see here, so this is a train and this is a station and this is connected to this many trains. So let's just re-verify our facts actually, whether actually we are doing anything correctly or not. So match a, that should be station, okay, and we can write name like this, okay, and let's goes to something, I don't know what thing, but something, then return a. Let's run this thing. So it should be like this, okay, b goes to this, and then a and b. Let's check, and we got a graph, see. So this is connected to this many stations. So let's re-verify our fact here. Something 3, okay, this one. So this is connected in 46612 NRQW. So 466, no, this is 103 3rd street. What is the station name? 103 3rd street, 103. So it is 4661 ABC, 466 ABC, 466 ABC 1. So definitely it should come the actual data. We should return the actual data only, but just to re-verify our facts, so guys, you guys will be able to understand. I'm just doing this thing. So let's copy paste the whole thing now, okay. Hopefully you guys understood what actually I'm trying to do. So it should be q2 like this, and after that we are going to put like this, okay, and okay. So results equals to session dot run, and it should be q2, right? So let's run this thing, no error. So data equals to results dot data, right? Done. So let's convert this into data frame. So it should be pd dot data frame, then data, done, then df. Okay, so if you guys see here, station name all connected trains, right, came here. Now the same thing, so it should be df dot to csv, so it should be station versus trains dot csv, and we don't need the index, boom. So if I execute this thing, so hopefully there will be one more file over here. Let's see, it should be station versus train, that's it. So let me copy this thing over here. It should be use case 2. Let me take a screenshot of this thing. Right, all done. So I'm just giving you guys all the resources whatever possible, but try to understand, try to write your own codes, come up with some clarification, or if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me. Without your feedback, I wouldn't be able to understand what is happening at your end as well, because I'm just creating this video for all of you so that you guys can get some idea. And as I told you, when I started learning, I didn't find any material which actually talks about Neo4j and Python together, and not only just CYPHER queries, some of the advanced techniques, the actual use cases of Neo4j. Okay, so that is done. It's all done. Hopefully, yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. Let me just save this thing. So this is done. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoying the series. This is tutorial 79. So before that, you already created 78 videos. It's more than 16 or 17 hours, I don't know. So just watch out all the series if someone is new to the series, and start watching the advanced and intermediate series after that. But if you are thinking that if you are going to start directly from the advanced topics, then probably it will be difficult. But I don't know whether you are already familiar with Neo4j, Python and CYPHER, then it will be fine. But if you are new to Python or new to Neo4j, you will definitely get some trouble or difficulties to understanding. But anyways, it is up to you how you are going to do. But I will highly recommend you to start watching from the beginning, write your code, start doing some practice, or else it's not going to help you, because ultimately you will forget the concepts. Okay, so enough of talking, guys. So we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.